Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your tarot scope for September 18th through the 24th. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high five, dabs, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs, pats on the booty, and kisses on the cheeks, fire signs. Hope you guys have been blessed. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hopefully you will like, share, subscribe, join, whatever you want to call it, but become a part of our family. So with that being said, this read is focusing on a more of a spiritual base, almost similar to last week where we focused on the root chakra. As I worked with my root chakra last week, it got me a little bit wound up, and then I ran into a song called Rainbow by Kesha, and the whole album spoke to my spirit. But I figured this would be a wonderful way to harness that energy of perspective and to kind of see how we can use situations in our life or use moments in our life that seem dark to turn them into something that can bring light to not only us but to others. So big mad respect out to Kesha, who wrote an amazing album. So with that being said, this is a general read, sun, moon, rising, for fire signs. All right, I have pre-shuffled the deck, and I have used several oracle decks that have been prayed over and blessed because I didn't want a 20-minute video to turn into a 40-minute video. All right, if you have not heard this song called Rainbows, I recommend that you pause the video and give it a listen. All right, let's go ahead and bless this deck together. Since the bless this deck for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of the 18th to the 24th. Show us clear and concise messages as we move forward and help us to understand what's going on. I also will give a little bit of a warning. If you are involved with a water sign, you might want to check out the water read because you are all up in that read, fire sign. And I will say that your read is about dualities. I kept rolling the number 2 for you. Dualities, polarities, relationships, partnerships, that kind of thing. However, it is the 4 of Cups. We are ready to walk away. You remember that song? Don't walk away, boy. Yeah. Don't walk away. It's a mixed blessing. However, we're not listening to our spirit guide. We're not listening to our higher power. We don't want to hear what's being said because we think there's something better on the other end. Sometimes that whole, oh, that looks like it's better, or that feels like it's better. Sometimes it ain't always better. So test the waters. And look, once again, water and fire. All right. My battery is dying, so hopefully we can make it through this video. Alrighty, so first position, 8 of Arrows upright, 9 of Cups. Oh, just a second, duty calls. All right, 9 of Wands. Woo, 6 of Cups. What's going on, fire? 6 of Wands. Ooh, Hierophant. And the overall energy is a spirit guide coming in with unconditional love and information. Holy moly, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited to see what's going to be coming through. All right, with that being said, what we need to let go and put in the past is that feeling of the emotional baggage wearing us down, miscommunication, carrying that chip on your shoulder, and thinking that everybody's out to get you. Guilty, I must say. However, that's in the past. It needs to be released. It's almost feeling like you're enslaved in your past. You're stuck in this path and there's no way out. Like, it's always been this way. It has to stay this way and I'm stuck. No, you're not stuck. That's actually something that needs to be released. And when you listen to this song, oh my goodness, it's just so beautiful. It's like you got to learn to let go and put the past behind you. Whew. And that's exactly what this card is saying to you. It's just time to let that restriction go, that heaviness, release the burden, and move forward. The magic inside you is the 9 of Cups. It's the desire for hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and you're pouring into them and you're working with your heart space. And the reason why I say that is because of all of that watery energy coming through. Now, the rainbow, baby, that you need to put on, okay? And the reason why I get so excited is because you have been fighting for this for so long. So long you have been fighting to get out of your head, fighting to move past this situation, fighting to go forward. And this is like, we are going forward to the Six of Cups. You're moving into what's the most beautifulest time of your life. And it's like, this is just, I love when the reads line up like this. So 2 9s right next to each other. Whoever's moving, be blessed. Know that you're moving on to a better relationship, a better home, and a better situation. All right? Now, the star sent sign. And in this song, she goes into this beautiful oohs and ahs, and it's just so melodically infused that I feel like that's what's going on. It's like, ooh, like, yeah, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get what you've been wanting, your Six of Cups, whether it's children, whether it's love, whether it's passion, whether it's just enjoying life. It's coming, because the scars that make you strong, the things that you got your motherfucking victory to, big baby. Yes, you're a motherfucker because you got a damn good read. And it's about time, fire signs. You've been having it pretty hard. This Six of Wands that's coming through, this is Lataric, okay? And he's coming through and he's hot stepping. He's doing the cha-cha slide all over into the damn dirty victory, because you fought hard enough, fire sign. You've done enough, and it's time to get through. It's time to put on your lion head and move on. I'm going to tell you that this entire week, during my meditations, I have seen lions, I have seen Sekhmet. When I meditate, and sometimes they're like random meditations just to make it through the day, I just ask the guide to show up. I mainly get this guide and the Carib of Wands, or at least the lion face. And one of the meditations that I was doing, it felt so real that I could see the little hairs of the lion fur and their eyes. Was just amazing. And it created this fire inside of my belly. I'm going to tell you that. And it felt so good, because without that fire, without that reminder that I was alive and that I could really feel these emotions, and these emotions were coming from my core, and it was an awakening, and it wasn't fun and it wasn't easy. I'm going to tell you, it's been a rough week. That makes me feel stronger, okay? And that's the scars that make you stronger. When you can look at a situation and say, damn it, I'm going to move forward. I don't care what anybody says. It's me, and I got you. And the universe says, let's roll, baby. And you're like, all right, baby. And there y'all go, up into your victory. You are walking right into, no matter which way it goes, you're walking right into your Six of Cups. So hold on tight, sweetheart. Hold on tight, because you're just going to get it. Your Hierophant, whether this is a spiritual awakening, whether this is a marriage, whether this is your just higher power coming through, you are being highly blessed this week, highly blessed to see that whatever you have been fighting for so long is finally coming to that pivotal moment where you have that breakthrough of communication and unconditional love, not only for the other person, but for the first time in a long time, you have it for yourself. All right, now we clarify. So in the first position where we have restriction, where we feel like what we need to let go, right? And like, though, as I do this read, it's like I can hear her voice in my head, and it just makes me very, very emotional. Not to mention it's like 2:30 in the morning and I'm kind of tired. So we have Machu Picchu coming through. And in Machu Picchu, this is such a beautiful card. The power symbol is the stone of the sun emblem, and it offers the medicine of transformation and connecting to your primal energy of this land, which is the sun, which is the ruler of us, okay? We're fire signs. So this is very important that you find out where your spirit, where do you feel your spirit resides? Where do you feel that special place, that sacred spot? Where do you go to get your spirit fed, okay? Because that's what wants to come in. And this card is all about dealing with fears. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of, fire sign? Because you're trying to go away from what it is you want. If you see, this is the only card that's facing that away. No, all signs point this way. Everyone's walking this way. That's walking that way. This is walking to the Six of Cups, because it's going to stop right there, because I would stop for a drink and some snooky right there. Some little nookie. Yes, I would. I wouldn't be trying to go work harder. Okay? Now, the thing about Machu Picchu is it's like, how resilient are you? Can you stick to what you really want? Are you going to stick to your guns this time? Are you going to stick to those boundaries? Are you going to really believe in what you believe, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how far against the wall you are, and no matter what the hell somebody says? If it's what you believe, are you going to stick to it? It talks about earthquakes shaking you. What are you going to do? And it said, it may feel as if you've climbed a mountain in order to rise above the self-interest of others, like the Inca. And you will see better what you must do, and others will listen to your reasoning. See, you've been blowing smoke up people's ass for a while, and you've been blowing smoke up your ass too, and I'm going to be real honest with you. You got tired of it. So you might have had a little bit of a breakdown, or you might have lost, not that you got lost, but that your vision changed, your perspective was enlightened, and you returned back to your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes. Which leads us into the magic inside of you, my beautiful friend, which is what? The sun. Yes, big baby. We are illuminating everything, bringing all that darkness to the light. And it says, share your radiant soul with the world. See, there's something about the sun. The sun brings out fun. It brings out the summertime feeling, and it makes everyone feel really, really happy. And that's your gift. That's your magic that you put your smile on every damn day, even when you don't feel like it. And I know I'm guilty of it. I go to work, I smile sometimes, and I just really want to curl up in my desk and pass out. However, that doesn't get to happen. I have to be the sunshine. When you're the counselor, you got to go in and you got to put on that face. And it's almost like fire signs. We know that that's our job. But sometimes it's who does that for us? Who puts the sunshine for us, okay? And then we have Peacock. Connect with the magic within. So if we have this solar plexus energy burning inside of us that gives us the confidence to move forward, we're able to radiate that energy to others that helps them to keep continuing on, okay? Now, our rainbow, baby. This is very interesting because it's like the same card as last week, I think. I don't know, I did so many reads. And this is the Nine of Wands, and it's about protection. This is highlighting we are safe and protected with honor and integrity. We must speak our truth about all matters, no matter how hard, no matter what the outcome is. And that's what we feel restricted by is, oh, what if I speak my truth and I tell this person how I really feel, or I do this and then they don't want to be with me anymore, or they go somewhere else. Well, how about you just cut with the sword of truth what needed to be cut away so that you could have your Six of Cups, so that you're moving towards what it is you want and trusting your intuition with two sixes, okay? This is a symbol of honor, protection, and integrity. You are moving forward. The values, your code of ethics, you're standing strong, and that's your rainbow. Clothe yourself in truth and honor. Protect what's divine. If people are taking of your energy, protect that so that you can have your Six of Cups, okay? Now, the scars that make you strong, okay? The scars that are going to make you strong. That is the Six of Wands. That's because we kept fighting and fighting and fighting, right? Now, the other message that's coming through your star sent sign, okay? In order to have the Six of Cups, in order to have the victory, and in order to get that spiritual awakening, or better yet, marriage, however you see the Hierophant, you got to get with the panda, all right? Yeah, I always think of Kung Fu Panda. Anyways, this is strong personal boundaries, good luck, heart-centered energy, being firm but gentle. Just because you have to speak your truth, okay, it doesn't mean that you have to say it harshly. It's a double-edged sword. Truth pierces without having to do the harm. Like, you don't have to physically yell. You don't have to yell it. You don't have to scream it. You just got to say it. And that's the thing, you've been afraid to say it. So it's telling you, you got to go into your heart space. You got to meditate. You got to get there, and you got to find that polarity. You got to trust your intuition. But it's about getting by yourself for a little bit and getting strong. It says create a sacred space for yourself in your home, your work, or your place. All right? It doesn't have to be anything major when you go and meditate. Oh my goodness, sometimes I just turn the light off in my office for 10 minutes, close my eyes, relax. I do the whole talking meditation in my head, and then I bring myself down and I ask my higher self, what do I need to know right now? And it'll show me. And I trust it. And I go with it. And I usually feel pretty revived afterwards too. So it kind of helps me get through the day. Because y'all know I don't sleep. Now, the scars that make you strong. This card fell out when I was going over this and singing it. I was singing while I was pulling the cards out. And it was illusion. That's the scars that are going to make us stronger. So in order for us to use our sword, to use our protection, we have to realize that this illusion that we found ourselves in, this 8 of arrows that we keep traveling in this circle in these abusive relationships, and abusive relationships don't have to just be romantic, my friend. They can be family, they can be friendship, they can be with the self, okay? Whether you're talking ugly to yourself or you're receiving those ugly messages, it can become an illusion, okay? Time and space represents the distortion of your own reality. The word is labyrinth. Illusions can fool and mislead you into believing a situation is ideal or a person is genuine in their interest or affection when in fact it's the opposite. And that is part of the scars, is you have learned that things do not look as they really are, that there is an illusion, that there is a mask, and that is why you walk around with all this protection and you're like, oh hell no, you ain't gonna make me fall for this again. But then when something different shows up, that's why you have to pull back. That's why you got to meditate. That's why you got to go in your heart space, and you got to trust that not every storm is going to yield the same results. All right? Sometimes you got to trust, and you got to have faith, and you got to speak with truth and integrity to break away from these labyrinths. This illusion makes me think of that movie, The Labyrinth. Anyways, distractions are everywhere right now, okay? And those are your scars. You don't have to look at them as scars. You can look at them as, I have a boo-boo on one of my arms, and I'm going to use, which one do I use? I have so many because I'm such a klutz. I have a motorcycle burn on the back of my calf, okay? Don't ask me why. I just do. Anyways, I had it since college. And it reminds me of good times, actually. And so it doesn't have to be a negative thing. It just reminds you that, hey, I went through something and I healed. I healed. So instead of looking at the negative perspective, like, oh my God, I can't do that because I might burn myself again, is, wow, my body is strong enough to be healed. I'm strong enough to heal. I can get past this. I still have so much to give and so much to offer to the universe. I am not broken, but instead I'm yielding everything that I've learned. I'm able to shine back. Okay? Now, hold on tight, baby. Hold on tight, because the possible outcome for you, that's why I say marriage is the tribe. The Hierophant is being clarified by the tribe, which is in number 8, which gives us, okay, so we have 996688. I'm telling you, there's something about these double digits. We are dealing with relationships and partnerships, okay? We are talking about marriage. We are talking about moving forward in a family, moving forward in a business. Whatever it is, it's moving forward because of the 8s, okay? Now, and moving on because of the 9s. The tribe. And you see this giraffe nestling its baby. And then the birds are bringing the messages, right? And we have leaves. And we have a little hut. And there's a whole lot of love going on right there. And if you see, the bird is on top of some like luggage. They look like little boxes. Somebody's going on a trip. Community, belonging, being seen and understood by others. That is what we desire, is for us to be noticed. That's us, sun signs, and not noticed for the small things, but noticed for how good we are, like our hearts, our souls, our divine purpose, okay? This card is a signal of new affiliations with groups, We are social creatures and we need to know we're useful to our tribes, our families, and communities. So we are looking for that acceptance more than anything. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. No matter your position in your tribe, your presence is needed and your protection from illusions is needed, okay? Speak with truth. Now, you're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another and perhaps also those you don't share. So those things are becoming obvious because we're speaking our truth. We are feeling different things inside of us, but we have to accept the truth that everyone's got a little bit of hiccups in their life. They ain't perfect like us. I'm just kidding. That nobody's perfect, okay? So there's changes that need to be made, and that's being able to see past those illusions. And if you are able to see past those illusions, guess what's happening? You're walking into your divine purpose, okay? So that goes as well with the prosperity message, all right? So that is what I'm getting for you this week for your rainbow read, you know? So learn to let go of the past and let's paint this world and let's get what we want because we are divinely protected from these illusions now because we have gotten stronger and we have gotten smarter. Now, I'm going to go ahead and lay these cards down and I'm going to tell you about the energy for the week. So, we are releasing this Eight of Arrows. This communication issue that we had last week, possibly, we were hoping, we were wishing, and we fought through it, which led us to a celebration with the Six of Cups, a reuniting, maybe like getting back with a partner or something, caused us to have this victory. Now, the victory by the Hierophant, for some of y'all, that is actually like a proposal, a marriage, a relationship going to the next level. And that was because your spirit guide brought it in for you. Ain't nothing else but the Holy Divine telling you you are on the right path to healing and the right path on your life path. That's how I feel like you're going the right way. Things are moving the way that they should. Such an amazing read, fire sign. Your overall energy or your zone is coming from ruby, and it's about passion, courage, and consciousness. If you are able to wear rubies this week, I recommend it because you're going to need that courage to push forward. This is one of the more powerful stones in terms of releasing and raising energy. It strongly works with the sexual energies and awakens a passion for living. Woohoo! Somebody's gonna get lucky tonight, right? Look at this Six of Cups. Y'all gonna be going for a long time with that Nine of Wands. It works with the fiery energies that can help bring deeply held anger and resentment to the surface. And that's what you've been fighting for so long, trying to hide it. Sometimes you gotta let it shine, okay? Combined with clear quartz, it can help dissolve long-held blocks and obstacles. It stimulates the base chakra, the Muladhara. That's right, that root chakra, and raises that Kundalini energy, baby. And it also lifts sexual energy to the heart chakra. This is about uniting what's going on in your sexual area with your heart space. Sometimes, fire signs, we turn that heart space off and it becomes pure sexuality. But when those two unite, that is how you get the Six of Cups with the Six of Wands, okay? It stimulates fertility and balances the menstrual cycle, relieving depression and other mental states, all right? Drawing this card indicates that life will soon be filled with passion and bliss. Try to release negative anger and behavior. Let go, guys, and the heavier unconscious emotions to seek your bliss, all right? So that is your read for you this week, fire sign. Holy freaking for holies. I don't know what to say, but that's a pretty powerful read. Like I said, please listen to the song. You'll understand why I'm so emotional when I'm talking about this. And if you only knew the kind of week that I've had, this read was freaking amazing. Anyways, I think I'm ready to watch it. Big, big hugs, guys. Lots and lots of love. Be blessed this week. If you're interested in a private or personal read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Remember, I am going live tomorrow night, Sunday night, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. on the gram. Hit me up. Have a drink. Let's hang out. All right, guys. Be blessed.